Good morning. Well, didn't expect to be doing another video for YouTube, but as you can see, I look tired today. Still awake at 3:45 this morning. Messages all the time. We could do a video about this, that and the other. So a lot's going to come. More. So when I was linking into Spirit today, I said, what do we talk about? And they said, well, for everybody that's been watching me for the past 18 months, we're all on the same page. We know why we chose to come here. We know what it's all about. But anybody just passing by my YouTube channel won't know. Anybody that's still wondering what is it all about? How come we've ended up in this? I think that's a very good place to start. Spirit always get this right. So my guide is sat up in that little room with his earphones on, giving me the messages. So first one is let you know who I am. So I'm a guide-led medium, taught by nobody else but Spirit. That's the best. Always going to be the best. Anything where you can work with Spirit and you can learn from Spirit is going to be the best. So you can see high vibration energy again today. If you'd have seen me before I was linked in, probably not as such a vibration. So my journey is, I've been able to see since I was 3. Been able to see Spirit since I was about 3 or 4. First earliest memory, and had it obviously all my life. I'm a psychic medium. I can see, hear, taste, smell, anything and everything to do with Spirit. I've had that from a natural gift. But in development, started development about 10 years ago, so we're all in development. We're all coming through development. It's, some of us have been woken up now. This is the great spiritual awakening. So how did I actually come to do this? Not so much the YouTube, but the Facebook page in the beginning, and the website was in January 2020. I think in 2019, the energy was so bad. We all must have known something was coming our way. This awful, thick, negative, down, awful energy that we all went through. Sorry, I had a message in from my friend. 2019 was horrendous year. Negative energy, you could feel it. It was like we knew there was something coming, but we didn't know what it was. Some people did, but I didn't know. But in 2020, in January 2020, the very first message, what was it, 21st of January, my guide just said, false control, don't wear a mask. That was the first message I got about what is going on in the world. And that was a bit of a, what? False control? What is false control? I hadn't even come into COVID then, or the C word, shall we say. And then, of course, along it came in March. Not a surprise at all when it landed. We were like, oh, right, yes, okay. This is what this is. So false. It is false. Spirit just trying to put the messages out to warn people. Control. It's all about control. It's all about power and control. And don't wear a mask. I've never worn a mask. I nearly died of pneumonia. So wearing a mask and breathing in my own carbon dioxide, well, how foolish would that be? And I think there's trials has been proved now that in breathing that material, so this was 2 years ago, but in breathing that material, they're finding plastic in people's lungs now. But this is all planned. This is all planned. They've been planning this, we reckon, for about over 100 years. And you imagine that in itself, that message out there, they've been planning this for 100 years, over 100 years. What corrupt minds would harbour something for that length of time to bring this out? So it's all planned, so that was in January. And then I felt I was the only one awake. I'm sure there were many, many people awake, millions of people, but obviously not as many as there are now. And that was a real battle because I knew what was going on. I've tried to warn people. I have managed to change a lot of people's minds about this. But then in October, so everybody that's followed me, this is all old news to everybody else. This is just for the people that are new. There will be new people come. I know that because Spirit say, what would be the point of doing a YouTube video to get the word out further? And then nobody watched the video. Spirit will take care of that. So then in October, I was washing up at the sink. I was so angry. I was so cross that nobody could see it. I said to my son, how could they not see it? But people couldn't see it because they were trapped in fear. Fear is the biggest. Oh my God, fear lowers your vibration. No energy, negative energy. So you've got fear in your life, then that's all you can think. You know, I've had friends that are petrified to leave their house. What a waste of life. What a waste of absolute life. Petrified to leave the house for fear that they might die because the government have told them they will die. But that's you know, the fear factor. And of course, that's not true. But I knew this at the very beginning. So that was very frustrating to have to watch my friends and family be consumed by fear. So they lose all sight of reasoning, that you couldn't say to them, yeah, but you cross the road and get run over. No, didn't matter. Just that constant government fear. Keep the control, keep the fear, keep the people in their place. And as we know, this has gone on through history and thousands and thousands of years. And this won't be the first time we've been through this. We have had many lives, many lives. So this will be old hat to, you know, this is old hat really to a lot of us. But I think for anybody new that's come down onto this earth plane to have this experience, then it must be very frightening to be trapped in that fear. So in October, when I was washing up and I was shouting, I was so angry with my guide, shouting at him. I'm an Aries, we don't like control. Nobody controls my life but me. And nobody should control your life but you. So I was shouting at him. I said, oh, you don't know what it's like down here under all this control. And he shouted back, rightfully so, well, you chose to come here. You chose to come here and fight it. What? That was the first, really, in a sense, of knowing that I'd chosen to come here. And what a journey since. I spoke to Gabriel. I work with Gabriel on a daily basis. A fantastic relationship with Gabriel. And I'd spoken to him in November, and he said, and I'd said to him in a very pathetic voice, do you know what's happening on the earth plane? In a really pathetic voice, like, oh, do you know? And he went, of course. We're fighting dark with light. We are the light. Look at my vibration. It is so high. I've had some lovely, fantastic messages from people. Friends that follow me. Oh my gosh, Anne, you look as if you're oozing energy and vibration. You look like you're glowing. I do. This is not a sunny place. I'm in a car park. It is not sunny. It is cloudy. And yet this energy is off me. My vibration. I chose to come here. And that's how it went on. And it has been phenomenal. Phenomenal. So I think for anybody new, And just, I don't know how YouTube works, to be fair. Am I out there now and people just find my page, and or Spirit will direct them across? That's what will happen here. Like Annika, like the other day with the message for the heart, person with the heart, when we give that warning, and it was picked up, and it was there for somebody. Spirit, take it out. You know, I'm like I say, a guide led. I work for Spirit. They don't work for me. We work as a team, but I work for Spirit. I work for greater good. So I think to get that message out there that this is all false. It's all a play. It's a show. It's, you know, it's like we're on a conveyor belt and we're just going along, viewing it all. So for us that knew this was coming, to some degree, and more will be revealed. More and more will be revealed. I still say we haven't seen anything yet. I think if you watch my videos on Facebook, this is just for the new people. To start in January 2021 and watch, you'll see where this is going. Oh my God, the sun's coming out now, but see where this is going to where we are today. But like I say, my guide wants everybody to know this is how we arrived. This is how that we all chose to be here. And then in December, so this is how I come to be here. In December, they said to me, right, well, we don't want you waking any more people up. This is not what you're here for. And I'm like, oh, well, what am I here for then? Higher consciousness? What? I've never even heard of higher consciousness. But now, of course, we all know, I know what higher consciousness is about. To take us into, this is a message that I got this morning at 3:45 again, 2:45. That we're birthing a new world, that we're going to a new world. That seems so massive. You know, me that does this every day, all day, every day, speak to Spirit. Unless it gets too much, go, back off. Birthing a new world. We're going into a new world. When I put that message on the other day, a new era, that was the message from Spirit. We're going into a new era. We are. We're leaving the old world behind. Too corrupt, too low vibration. And we're moving into higher consciousness. We're all shifting over to an absolutely 5D, wonderful energy, fantastic energy, where we all work spiritually. It's all done by telepathy and everything wonderful like that. Everything wonderful like that. So that's where we're heading. But I think for the new people, that's way too much and way too soon to know where we're going. I think you're just about getting your head around the fact that this is all a sham, false, and all about control and power. Sorry, I've got a croaky voice because I've not had a drink yet. So yeah, that's yes, right, okay, wittering away there. And then just to finish off, in February 2021, so I've gone live in January, and they woke me out of my sleep. I get a lot of good messages at night, through the night, even when you're asleep. And they woke me up and they said, we want you to go live. Well, I'm not going to go live at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't think anybody will be there, but I did go live at 9. And the message was that the earth plane is the training centre for souls. And when I told my husband, he went, what a lot of rubbish. Not very spiritual. He's a bit now. But now, even he said a few months ago, I can see what you mean now. Yeah. But we've all chosen to come here. We've all chosen to be here and to manifest into this body. You know, or maybe I could have gone for a bit of a slimmer version. But that's what it is. We come from the stars. We're not human beings. We're spiritual beings. I always say the soul goes into the body. The body doesn't go into the soul. So we have chosen, all of us, to come onto this earth plane now. I say this is the COVID experience. We've chosen to have the COVID experience together. And there are millions and millions of people awake now. Still not enough to move us over. But the more people that wake up, the more people that see through the fear, then we'll just move over faster. So when spirits say put a message out, you have to put a message out. Get that message out. Get it out there and raise people's vibration. Stop people worrying, because in 2020, in April, having been told that it was false and all about control, I realised that I am just one person. I can't stand on a hill with a megaphone and shout, "Stop! I think you need to listen to me." That's just never going to happen. Never in a billion years. So we can't stop it. We've got to go with it. But we go with it for the right reasons. To raise the vibration, to keep the energy high, to wake people up, to say wake people up, to stop them thinking with fear. Sorry, I think that's my mum. To stop them thinking with fear, to see through the fear. Have no fear. There's nothing to be fearful about. We're being led by spirit over to this promised land. Spirit are guiding us. Guide-led medium. Channeled medium. Like I say, they're whittering away in my ear here. So, and I have a very wonderful, fantastic relationship with spirit. My guides we all have fantastic guides, but my guides that work with me, wow, it's just an amazing, wonderful. How lucky am I to stand here on the earth plane doing what I came here to do? I can't find words. We still need that new word. So that's where we are for the new people. I'm just a normal person. I'm a normal person like you, but I've just got a great gift to hear spirit. And, my mum, Jake, if you're watching, and Ryan, just a mum, just a normal mum. There's nothing, some people you see that are spiritual have this, I don't know, they dress in black. I used to dress in black, but and it all has to be a mystery, and all this. I don't go for that. That's not me. I try and keep it as normal as we can, because we have to just be genuine people. If you're not genuine, I think that comes through in a video. If you're not sorry, my hands are shaking now. If you're not genuine, people won't be drawn to you, because they'll think, how many people that say they can do this and put out the wrong vibration just ends in disaster, really. So be genuine, be who you are. What you see on the screen is me. There's no pretense, it's just me and somebody talking in my ear in a room with the earphones on. And Gabriel's just come in now as well, so so I'm a really lucky person to be who I am. One of those, don't want to be anybody else but me. And stand on the earth plane as you, but stand on the earth plane with no fear. You don't have anything to be fearful about. Even going into what we're going, and I will talk about that in another video. Sorry, it's very hot in this car now because it's high vibration. Yes, we'll talk about that. Whenever they say go put a video out, I will do now. So I think that's a good, proper first message. See through that's what I will title this. See through the fear. Being guide-led, being guided by spirit. There is nothing that can go wrong, because even on my journey, and the past 18 months have been phenomenal for me. I said in the last video, I can't find words. And even when I doubt them, I'm not doubting spirit. They'll give you so many messages, you think, my God, that can't be Well, of course, it's always true. But when I was 8, and I was playing hide and seek, they said 3 things. You'll never meet anybody from Morecambe. Something very special had happened on your 36th birthday, and you'll always live in a terrace house. So I didn't meet anybody from Morecambe. My son was born on my 36th birthday, and we've always lived in a terrace house. And they go, yeah, well, if we can get that right when you were 8, and it all be true, why would we get the rest wrong when we're putting out messages to try and warn people? We wouldn't. They just wouldn't. There would be no point. So I'll leave it at that. Have a fabulous day. And they're just also as well, for those that are old enough to remember when my son was born, he's 19. I don't know, maybe so what, 10, 11 years ago. The Koala Brothers. That's what Spirit are. They are a koala brother. We're here to help. And I think that's a lovely thing. I'm not going to do it in an Australian accent. But that's what Spirit are doing. They are here to help. Right, I'm going to go. I think I've talked long enough. Probably bored you all to death. But see through the fear. Keep your vibration high. If you've got no fear, your vibration will be automatically higher. So lots of love and thanks for listening. And yes, I'll have the shouting in my ear. Do what Ryan says. If you like the page or whatever you do, and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Lots of love. Bye for now. Have a great day.